Things are ever changing, ever evolving in the land of the universe. Zack, Mercury. You see, I've come to the realization that things here in RCW are not as they seem. Things are not as above board as the office would like to tell you. So the universe evolves. The universe learns as the future unfolds. And Zack Mercury has learned that he is not going to get what is rightfully his without someone or something having his back. And that someone, something is someone who has also been underrated, someone who has also been downtrodden ever since he stepped foot here into RCW. And that man is the Irish Republican assassin I have here before you, Danno Burns.
Zack Mercury, you can always rely on an Irishman. And an Irishman can always rely on this. One of the deadliest weapons in Ireland. The Hurley.
You see, tonight in Springbrook, Alberta, is the first step of the evolution of the universe as we take on two clowns, two peons that are nothing, that stand at our feet and will bow down to the forces of Danno Burns and the universe, Zack Mercury.
I'm the prodigy Matt Hart, from the famous Hart family, based right here in Calgary, Alberta. I've come back here to RCW to cement my place as the top and the best wrestler around. I have traveled across the country and across the globe to the United Kingdom, back to here. I've come home, and I've got a warning for the guys backstage. You guys better watch out, because the prodigy's come back. He's not leaving until he's top dog.
And fans, it looks like this match is going to start off with a flurry. I'm your host, the legend T James Logan. Today, my special guest host, Bryce Sova. manager of top talent everywhere.
Well, as the top agent for the top talent, I've got my eyes open. We have 2 kids. Well, they're hot, they're furious, they're still young, they have a lot to learn. They're opponents. They're doing this smart thing here, they're creating distance. They're wanting nothing to do with them while they're still hyped up. They're going to let them yell themselves out, wear themselves out. Zack Mercury, he's a talent. I definitely got my eye on.
And what about this Danno Burns? He's definitely a dangerous. He may be small, but he's a dangerous fella.
He's a fiery upstart. A little less experienced than Mercury. I think they contrast each other very well. Almost a David and a Goliath in the same tag team.
Well, you know, you got young up-and-comer for RCW, Cameron Stevens here, starting off the match with Danno Burns. What have you been thinking about Cameron Stevens? I know he's relatively young. He's probably not graduated yet to be anywhere near a top talent, but he is building himself up there.
He's someone that I think he has all the will, all the potential. But I'm sorry, both of the young upstarts, I still think they need to further their wrestling training, but there's no better place to learn than in the ring.
Now, Matt Hart, the prodigy as he calls himself, nephew to Bret Hart, got the pedigree behind him.
Son of Smith Hart. He has all the ability, all the potential, all the lineage handed to him. He just needs to see if he can pull it through. He's had some ups and downs in his life, but you know what? He's making a strong comeback right now, and let's see how he does tonight.
Well, they have finally locked up after all this time, and let's get this match started.
You see, when you're a top talent, you start the match. When you want to start the match.
Now, you know, you've talked about guys making impressive, guys who have charisma. Zack Mercury, he exudes charisma. Is he definitely on that maybe checklist of yours?
Once again, as I put with Barricade, with the top talent being at the top of the mountain, he's not just a mountain, this man's a universe.
Well, he definitely has the ego of a universe. I've had to interview him many times, and I've never seen a guy so into himself.
I've gone to war, absolute war with Zack Mercury. I've come out on top, and I've had him beat me like no man probably ever has in my entire life.
Now, do you ever miss it, Bryce? I mean, you've been gone for a little while. You're no longer in there fighting regularly. Do you miss being in there?
You know what? I think the industry misses me just a little bit more than I miss it. So at everyone's request, at the request of all of the collective, all of the fans, I've decided to come back before my body's quite ready, before the so-called management in RCW is ready. And if I'm not allowed to wrestle, I'm going to be the agent to the best wrestlers around, to the top talent.
Fair enough. You know, you've had your problems with Steven Styles. He is management. Now you're in there being a thorn to management. I guess you've got to have a bit of a smile on your face with that one, Slammer.
Wow. Metal's shirt brings a smile to my face.
Fans, if you see the shirt, we will blur it out.
Anything that's a thorn in the side to Steven Styles puts a smile on my face. But what's currently putting a smile on my face is the action going on inside of this ring.
You know what?
Cameron Stevens a little too big for this guy.
Great agility by Danno Burns, but definitely being overpowered by Cameron Stevens.
This kid, he says he's a monster. I'm not sure if he's there yet, but I think he has a bright future ahead of him. Former football player, and that speaks well for in terms of wrestling.
Well, it looks like he's trying to fire up the crowd and get himself fired up at the same time.
This is honestly the most fired up I've seen the crowd the whole night.
Danno Burns looks like he's getting a little bit riled, and he's ready to get in there and fight. Bit of a mismatch in sizes here. But you know, Danno didn't really get too overpowered.
He still has the skill and experience advantage over Cameron Stevens.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now this is our first chance of seeing the Prodigy in the ring.
Let's see what he can do with the Hart Legacy. Well, we've seen what he can do with the Hart Legacy.
Oh, he takes down Mercury with a solid right hand. It looks like he's going to try and do a little bit of damage to Danno Burns.
You know, he's slowing it down. I honestly, it may be what his family does, but I think it's a mistake at this point. I think they need to be on him. They need to be hitting him with everything, including the kitchen sink.
Well, let's face it, these veterans, if maybe the best is take that youthful energy, go at them full bore and see if you can make them, force them into a mistake. You're right.
If you slow it down, you're playing their game.
Exactly. These guys have been around the block. They know how to reverse moves. They know how to make it work to their advantage. I don't think they should be given that chance.
Oh, I bet I can tell you for sure Zack Mercury's been around a block or 3.
Oh, Cameron coming back into the ring now. He's looking fired up. You know, it seems like Cameron is the one trying to pick up the pace a little bit more than Matt Hart was.
You know what? He's honestly really impressed me in this match. Some of the, if not the most impressive outing I've seen from Cameron Stevens in his career. He has the crowd fired up. He's on point. He's getting them behind him, but not wasting any time.
You know what? He's classic tag teaming here. Get in, get a few moves in, hold your opponent down, get your partner to work it. Is this just classic tag team wrestling? It's good to see young guys following that formula.
Well, the Harts, they're known for being all about tag team wrestling.
Oh my goodness, tremendous thundering suplex. That had to be impressive.
That was impressive the first 3 times I saw it on the show. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of watch what people are doing, see what's effective, see what's not. See, we have a bit of ingenuity right there.
Oh, bit of an awkward come down.
But the fact is, what goes up must come down.
Yeah. Whoa, shades of Davey Boy Smith there from Cameron Stevens. Oh, Zack Mercury hurting his own partner. Oh, definitely a rookie mistake there.
You know, the veterans take over. Once again, we can see in this match the top talent beginning to dictate the pace. I'm not saying they're the top talent, but in this match,
they're the top talent. Fair enough.
Shining stars here. But like I've said, honestly, Cameron Stevens impressed me more than I've seen him in probably his entire career so far. Let's see if Matt Hart can live up to that level.
Well, now Zack Mercury's getting in here, and he's got his opponent at a disadvantage. You know he's going to go for a lot of power moves, and he's going to do a lot of things to try and take Matt Hart out.
I think Mercury is going to do whatever he wants to Matt Hart whenever he wants.
Oh, but look at this, Matt Hart.
Is this ref allowing these closed fists to stand?
Yes, kind of strange, I'll admit. Not even
Is he
a warning.
thinking this not the 80s? What's wrong with him?
Well, I know Zack Mercury's dressed like he's in the 80s, so maybe it is. The universe takes it.
Oh, now he's all over the closed fists.
Whoa. That was uncalled for. Zack Mercury, that spitting.
Well, Zack Mercury is known for spitting.
That'll explain the purple robe.
No.
I meant it's such a nice color through. Danno Burns now.
Very royal.
Very royal. Wow, you know, he's got a bit of an explosion in him too, that Danno Burns. He can really just fire out of there when he wants to.
Definitely the high flyer of this matchup, which makes them such a unique team. It's not just the power game, but Danno Burns can come out of nowhere.
Well, you know, they're kind of reminiscent of like Big Cass and Enzo. You've got the smaller technical guy and the large power guy.
And he just said, how you doing to Matt Hart?
And if I'm Matt Hart's chest, I'm saying sore and not feeling the best. Oh, there's some strength. Oh, veteran move. Take Cameron Stevens out. Don't let him tag.
I was actually kind of astounded at that mistake by Zack Mercury, but he took over before Cameron Stevens could do anything about it.
Once more, the rookie not being able to catch what's going on as quick as the veteran makes it.
And that's the key part of a vet. You may make mistakes, but it's how quickly you can fix them. But that can only put him in the medium talent at times. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, Danno Burns is there. Matt Hart being all tied up by Zack Mercury. Mercury was not going to let Matt Hart tag out at all.
And I'm also left to wonder because they made some enemies earlier in the night. If that may come back to haunt them.
Yes, one of our earlier matches, they were out there in Costa Ugg's match, your old partner Ugg. Well,
they may have Ugg, they may have the Tiger. Let's see if they'll see the eye of the Tiger.
Well, Matt Hart looks like he is really out of it here. He is struggling to get to Cameron Stevens. Oh, and he doesn't get the tag. Danno Burns manages to pull him off. I'm astounded at that. But then again, that's
almost like in his rookie mistake, Cameron Stevens just pulled away.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, he could have been in there. Oh, and Matt Hart is on the receiving end of a little more beating because of those rookie mistakes. I don't think the Mercury's going to get a pin like that so early in the match.
Not from a competitor like Matt Hart. With the Hart legacy right behind him.
Now is Cameron Stevens playing into Mercury's game here, getting all riled up and having the referee, blocked off now. Burns and Mercury are doing everything they can to hurt Matt Hart.
They say if the ref doesn't see it, it didn't happen.
I'm not sure if I agree with that, Bryce.
Well, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
No, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not listen to that advice. Bryce, you're being a bit naughty here. That is not good advice.
Some people may claim I'm a terrible person. I realize I am the most tremendous man since me.
Well, there you have it. Definitely a testimony from Bryce Sova.
Well, back to this match. Matt's in pain on the ground while Merc takes an uncharacteristic risk.
Ooh, and that's probably why he doesn't go up the ropes a lot. That has got to hurt. His knees are probably not the best shape being a large man already.
That's a lot of weight down on that kneecap. I just ask you, Zack Mercury, why would you do that? Just why? There's no need to go on the top rope. Stop the bumping. Stop the bumping.
Now, Matt Hart's got a long way to crawl over if he wants to tag out. Oh, Danno Burns got the tag.
That ring can seem like a universe away at times.
Once again, Cameron Stevens is not really... Why is he not tagging his partner effectively? Oh, there we go. Now, Cameron is definitely the fresh man in here. Whoa, levels Danno Burns. Burns is going up for another... Oh!
Cameron needs to slow down his steps. He's a little too hot-headed.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
See, good pacing there, Zack Mercury. Manages to take the big man over. Using the little man as a foreign object, I like it. Oh, and crushing both of them.
Now, did the ref see that tag? Stevens is going all to town on Mercury. Meanwhile, Matt Hart, he's going for, I think, a sharpshooter. This is definitely a shout out to his uncle, Bret Hart.
I believe he stole this move from The Rock. So, this move was taught to them by the Mexicans. It was a shout out to Conan.
Well, that's what you could call alternative wrestling history.
Because right there, Conan, that man is top talent.
Conan?
Absolutely, wherever he's gone.
Oh, my goodness. Matt Hart just ate some boot, and a lot of it.
And if he would have been top talent right there, he would have won that match. Cameron Stevens, the instant that tag was made, he should have gotten Mercury out of the ring.
Whoa, is that a modified curb stomp? That is a dangerous, dangerous move, and Danno Burns is showing a vicious streak here. And that takes out Cameron Stevens.
He showed a streak that crushed the back of Matt Hart's head. And that's as on top as you can possibly get.
I don't think I enjoyed that. That was a terrible, horrible move to do to somebody.
I got a little excited. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do what I do. You don't want to be me.
He's a bad man, ladies and gentlemen. He's a bad man.
I am a terrible human being.
But you know what you are? A top agent.
A top agent to the top talent.
Mercury, I don't know why you're trying to pull. First I get rid of Slatter and put him in retirement. No, you're pulling his shit. Really? Best shit in the world. You're attacking young up-and-comers when you're supposed to be the guy who's supposed to be bringing them up and showing them the business. I'm supposed to be the guy? You're pathetic. Really? Really? You're saying? Come on in. First of all, pro wrestling is not for little boys. Put the kids to sleep. You want to talk? I can be 10 for card if I want. I'll take you anytime. I'll take you anytime. Oh, hey, my last minute. This close. Sit down, Hart. Now you know exactly the reason that I am like I am is because you jerk me and guys like this around 24/7, and we're not gonna put up with it anymore. Did you see he jerked me around?
He did not say that.
24/7. I could have sworn you said that. You've been avoiding me in the back. If you've got something to say it to my face. It's not. James Burns, shut up. Back up. You're 25% guy talk. Britney Spears wants his hair to her hair now. You said you're turning it around. How about for once you shut up and do what you're supposed to do, that's wrestle. So you know, you two get out of the ring, let me and I'll kick the living hell out of you two and show you what true real men can do. Let's do this. Come on, boys. We're gonna do this. But it ain't gonna be on your time. It's gonna be on you. No bullshit time. Come on, let's get out of here.
You're a great leader, Burns.
I tell you what, universe, I've been in this company for 13 years, and I can tell you firsthand, opportunities aren't given, they're earned. So next month, right here, you find a couple of jabronis to back you up, and the four of us will see if you got what it takes to earn an opportunity.
I'll be your
Hey fans, don't forget to check out our website at gutbustertv.com. We're also available on Twitter, Instagram, and yes, Facebook. So take the time to send us a message, look things up, or just get a hold of us. We're lonely. This is Gutbuster TV. Come on, man.